Hello guys, bonjour. We are currently in Paris and thankfully at the same time that we're here, the amazing Shay is here as well. And we have this absolutely incredible Airbnb, hands down 10 out of 10, like the best one ever. Besides the point, Peter keeps getting asked by online magazines for them to submit his work. And since we have Shay and she's such an awesome model, we thought, why not use this space and do an editorial? And that's what we're going to do today. Peter's is going to use his really cool bedroom with little tapestries and stuff and do a shoot with Shay in here. And we'll just take you through the behind the scenes of that. So off we go.
So I'm doing something a little bit different today. I'm actually using a zoom lens. I'm using the Leica 24-90 and it's a variable lens, which is not good fun, but once you go on the max, so the minimum aperture at the longest length, if you sit on that, it's not going to affect your exposures. So what I mean is like this goes, I think, look on the front. This might tell me if I'm smart enough. It goes from 2.8 to f4. And it's a 24-90, so I've just gone f4. So I'm just keeping that f4 shutter. I don't need bokeh in this place at all. Our light is absolutely driving us up the wall, but we're just going to live with it. So I'm going to roll on my ISO and my shutter speed. I don't want to go above 3200 in ISO, and I don't want to go slower than maybe a 60th. So I'll make my decision based on those two things. The sort of feel that we're going for is just this sort of like melancholic, careless fashion.
No, that doesn't sound right. Anyway.
Soulless fashion. And so one of the things, like I'd already decided, and I showed Shay when she came here, we're in Paris at the moment, that the bedroom we got to die for. It's just so, the background is just perfect. And I just wanted to shoot something here. We did a bit of a play with the black bra and what she's wearing, and it didn't quite work. The black bra seemed to cut a little bit too much. So we just got a neutral bra on her, and it sort of blends so much better in this room. What I am going to do also, I'm shooting this because I do want to make this look like a film shoot. So I'm going to add some of the film grain at the end and give you one finished shot of it retouched the way I want to submit it to the magazine. So while the sun is not out, I'm going to leave these curtains open because I've got a diffused light here. But once the sun comes out, I'm going to pull these curtains across, which are translucent, and that will take off the contrast of the sun. So I'm just starting here. The light in here is absolutely gorgeous with both the sun out and the sun not out. With this, right now I haven't taken a picture, I'm just getting my exposure, and all I'm doing is I'm pushing the sheet to overexpose. Well, pushing the sheet to 245. 255's white, 245 gives me some room, right? So that gives me f4, 1600 ISO at a 60th. Now, with this camera, it's got really nice image stabilizing. Its focusing is completely up the stuff. It's focusing on the pillow behind Shay at the moment. That's better. It's on her face. No, get off the pillow. Cool. That's really pretty. Yeah, they're popping up nice. I'm liking that. That's really cool. That's really pretty. I like that a lot. Cool. So I've already spoken to Shay about the feel I wanted. Didn't want so much of a grungy feel. I wanted that sort of like I don't know what these call it. It's like a nothing. It's just sort of like a blank stare. So, cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Cool. It's really pretty. This has got to be one of the best Airbnbs that I've ever shot in. And don't ask us to send you the location because the people here are super hosts and really, really fussy about who stays here. Unless you've got like a long-term history with Airbnb and it's flawless, they will not rent it to you because there's got a lot of antiques in here. Everywhere we go, it's got these beautiful looks. It's really nice. That's cool. So I'm shooting Shay a little bit different to how I normally shoot it. I normally click a lot quicker on the shots. Oh, this is going to test me. 30th of a second, cool. That's really cool. cool. That's really pretty. That's really pretty. Maybe a 30th is too slow. I like that a lot. That's really cool. It's pretty as. I think a 30th of a second, even though I'm going to show you a picture, I'll show you that picture there. I think I'm still going to be fine because Shay's moving slow and the image stabilizer, well, I've got this lens on, is actually really good. I am going to quickly go up to 3200th and that way I can bring my shutter speed back up to a 60th or an 80th now, so that's more comfortable for me. I'm very happy shooting around the 80th. Cool, that's really pretty. That's really pretty. I must admit, I am enjoying in this tight space the ability to go from, at the moment, I'm on 90, and I'll just show you what I can. So right now I'm on the 90 mil, bang, cool, that's really pretty. And I can pull right back to, now I'm about 35, and I can just do that straight away on that shot. So yeah, I've got a little bit more control about the framing I want. I don't have to keep changing lenses. I can just zoom in and out, which is a bit different to what I normally do in the studio, but in the studio I can walk back and forth. I've got nothing behind me. That's really pretty. That's really pretty. Slow it down just a little bit. Just you move slower. That's really cool. All right, so I was just whinging that the light wasn't changing. Now the sun started to come out. Still not super strong, but it definitely has come out. So yeah, if I look through the viewfinder now, everything's freaking cooking. I'm gonna quickly jump back to a 1600 ISO, and I can definitely bring my, get off a 60th. Now we've got full sun. What I'm gonna do is, my trick now is, the full sun, like it's nice, but if I just pull these two curtains across now, I'm going to pull a bit of light off there and even it back out. So I've got a beautiful soft light again. That's really pretty, that's it, that's gorgeous. Yeah, light now is stunning because these curtains are just diffused off. I'm back down to 1600 ISO f4 at 100th of a second. Yeah, this is really pretty. So pretty, this is gorgeous. So I'm doing a little bit of Lightroom work. A lot of this is just playing around with the shadows, the highlights, whites and the blacks. At the end I did some work just with some radial gradient masks. Then into Photoshop, I'm on Healing Tool now, and all I'm doing is cleaning out anything that's like super bright or super dark and super fine with the Healing Tool. I don't like Healing Tool very much, so I don't use it a lot. Then I'm on my dodge and burn layer. Now, my dodge and burn layer is just a very small mid-tone curve up and a mid-tone curve down. And I'm painting a white brush on a black mask at 1% flow. So it's really, really like fine. It's only working on midtones. I'm not working anywhere near the highlights or the shadows. I'm only working the midtones, just trying to clean up some stuff where I feel that this is how I get my look. I'm on the cutting layer now, and with the cutting layer, it's more like a typical dodge and burn. So I'm working with a black and white brush and I'm painting it in. Now I just quickly did a content aware heal to fix that corner up. I'm still like just messing around with cropping now, and I hate cropping. Cropping is one of these things that I never know how to crop it. Most of the time I just end up cropping it exactly how the image was shot. But when we're doing stuff for YouTube, I need to do a different sort of perspective, so I need to crop it differently to suit YouTube. I saved it off, and I think it just changed my mind, and then quickly recropped it a little bit different because I wasn't happy where the crop was. And that's pretty much my retouch.
So just a little quick short one with natural light and stuff, but I hope you enjoyed that. And if you did, I will pop up some other videos that we've done with Shay, and they'll be on the screen now.